So the whole idea of this project was to cycle around pandemic Britain, to see how Britain was feeling and reacting to the pandemic at ground level, as seen at the gentle pace of a bicycle. I started off at the Muckle Flugga lighthouse, and then I travelled all the way down to the Bishop Rock lighthouse in the Isles of Scilly. And then it's taken me about another 4 or 5 weeks to reach here. And I'm about to jump on this ferry, and it will take me right up to the top of Britain, to the Muckle Flugga lighthouse. And that is where I began this journey 9 months ago. I've travelled all over the world on a bike, and as a journalist, it really is just a very unique way of seeing the planet and meeting new people. Farmers, fishermen, musicians, artists, different people with different perspectives. As we've all experienced, the last year and a half has been very testing. And all I can say is that cycling around Britain has become my therapy. It simplifies life. I get up each morning, I don't really know where I'm going to go, and I end up somewhere different, and along the way I meet dozens of people. This has been the most incredible experience at, we can only hope, one of the most tumultuous times in our modern history. The great joy of this project has been to reach the periphery of Britain. And although I've loved zigzagging around the coast of mainland Britain, the real highlight for me has been going to the islands right on the edge. And this 3,500 mile journey around Britain has shown me that even in the very corners, even in the periphery of the country, everyone has been impacted by this pandemic, and that has been really the most fascinating part of this journey. Now, 9 months ago, when I left this extreme corner of Britain, I had absolutely no idea that I would be coming back here. But here I am, 3,500 miles, having travelled around Britain on a bicycle, and I'm right at the top of the country, right at the top of Shetland, and I'm heading out to a place called Muckle Flugga, and that really is the end of the line. That's it. Yeah, I never thought I'd make it back here. Here I am, back at the Muckle Flugga lighthouse, and I've got a bottle of champagne which I'm going to crack into. So here's to an amazing trip. Hey! I've been visualising this place for all those tiring miles around Britain, and to have a drink and to look out on that, well, this has been one of the most incredible experiences, one of the most amazing adventures, and I've done it in Britain.